And we now know the military jet that crashed in Nevada yesterday was actually from here.
Yeah, 10 News military reporter Hannah Mullins is live in the newsroom. And Hannah, you noticed a tragic connection here.
I did, and the pilot in this crash is okay, but I did notice a logo on part of the plane. I want you to take a look because it is the Red Devils logo, a local squadron that seems to be plagued by problems. When you fly high, you fall hard, and Tuesday's wreckage is all too familiar. The F/A-18C Hornet was on a training mission out of Naval Air Station Fallon when something went wrong and the Navy pilot ejected safely. The jet was on loan from the Red Devils at MCAS Miramar. The same type of jet from the same squadron went down near 29 Palms 4 days earlier. But that pilot, Major Richard Norton, didn't walk away. Devastation struck the Red Devils. His commanding officer called him one of our nation's best and brightest Hornet pilots. So they're trying to understand how a training mission turned deadly on home soil. They managed to survive the fight against ISIS in the Middle East, but as they headed back in October, another pilot fell from the sky. The sounds were heartbreaking with the loss of Taj Serene. The pain was almost palpable, and the heartache has been felt from the Red Devils to the Blue Angels.
The allure is, as a young kid, at least for me, was I want to get up there in the fastest, meanest thing I can fly.
In June, Captain Jeff Coos was flying his Hornet on a practice run before an air show. He was one of our nation's finest pilots. This image of crew members holding his helmet tells you he too touched ground for the final time. Maybe it's misfortune, or maybe it's more. The Navy first started flying them in the 80s and 90s and has since been working on an overhaul to extend their use. And there's no room for error in a job that's inherently dangerous. But they took an oath, so they'll keep flying, knowing their risk of falling is sky high. And there's no question military aviation needs more money, more flight time, and more maintenance. I have calls in to find out if that could be behind this string of crashes. Hannah Mullins, 10 News.